Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Here again with my very good friend and fantastic lender, mortgage broker, James. James told me something today, I just fresh off the press right here. And he told me, Danny, we have to go live with this. We have to share with our followers, with the audience, because this is really out of this world news. So without any further ado, my friend James.
Yes, thank you, Danny. Thank you for having me. Hi, everybody. I've been asked over 38 years in this mortgage career that I've had if I had a doctor loan.
Okay.
Or a professional loan where somebody can come in, if they're a doctor or some of the other professions I'm going to talk about, with 100% financing, meaning no money down. And what I normally would say was, if they're a veteran, they don't have to have any money down.
Correct.
But let's say they're not a veteran, but they are a doctor or another professional that I'm going to talk about. I have the 100% financing loan for those professionals now. We call it the doctor loan or the professional loan. And I have the guidelines hot off the press, like you said, right in front of me. And I'll be happy to tell everybody about it.
Please do so, because really this really is a game changer.
Absolutely. So for purchasing of a new home, 100% financing up to $1 million.
Okay.
For 5% down, they can go up to $1.5 million. And if they have 10% to put down, they can go up to $2 million. But not only that, normally when you put less than 20% down, there's that thing called mortgage insurance.
Right,
exactly.
PMI.
And nobody wants to pay mortgage insurance. This loan does not have mortgage insurance for the borrower.
Wow.
That's unbelievable. The other thing is, and you were asking me about this, if there's two people that need to qualify for the mortgage,
correct,
do they both have to be doctors or professionals? And the answer is no, only one out of the two, but we still consider the other person's income in the qualifying.
So let me ask you, so first of all, my wife is an optometrist. Mm-hmm. So if we were to buy a house, they're going to say, okay, we're just going to consider your wife's numbers, your wife's salary, whatever, and then she's going to qualify for this, or they're going to check both of our income, but we still get the full benefit of a doctor loan.
Yes, you get the full benefit of the full doctor loan, even though one of you is the professional or the doctor and the other one is not.
Okay, thank you for clarifying that, because I had that confusion.
Right. So the other thing that what is really good, when I run people's credit and I see $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 in student loans that are deferred, I still have to allocate a payment in the debt-to-income ratios.
Correct.
Not on this loan.
Wow.
So again, a doctor that has $300,000 or $400,000 of deferred student loans, I don't have to count that in the debt-to-income ratio. That helps them qualify for that $1.5 or $2 million house.
Let me tell you something. I really feel that you're preaching me to this. Danny, go get a house, because my wife is an optometrist. She would qualify for this, and she still has student loans for another 10 years, unfortunately. But it is what it is. She she graduated 20 years ago, and we still have it. But that's definitely helps a lot.
Yeah, it's great. So
what else do we know about this? Like, for example, who qualifies for this?
Yeah, there's a ton of people that qualify for this. So licensed residents, interns, fellows, medical doctors, doctors of osteopathy, doctors of pediatric medicine, doctors of optometry. There's your wife. You're in there. Dental assistants, dentists, dental surgeons, orthodontists, general dentists, veterinarians, attorneys, because even though it's a doctor loan, it's also a professional loan.
Right.
So attorneys qualify, chiropractors qualify, CPAs actually qualify for this loan, physician's assistants, nurse practitioners, including certified resident, CRNAs, clinical nurses, CNS, CNM, certified nurse midwife, registered pharmacists. So all of those different professions qualify for this type of loan, up to 100% financing.
Just remind us again the amounts. The maximum amount of the loans is $1 million with zero down.
Zero down is $1 million. If they have 5% to put down, they go up to $1.5 million, and if they have 10% to put down, it goes up to $2 million. No mortgage insurance, which is awesome, and they're allowed to get a gift. Gift funds are acceptable when there is a down payment. So if they go 5% down, they can still get a gift. On 100% financing, they want to. Obviously, there's no gift. gift funds. But 100% LTV requires a minimum of 1% of the borrower's own funds. The rest can be a gift. The rest of the closing costs and escrows for taxes and insurance. So that is something that's very, very strong.
And another question that I have for you, it's not that doctors or medical professionals or these professionals like attorneys, when they get this loan, is a different interest rate, right? It's the same market rates?
Oh, the interest rate, I'm sure there's no free lunch, so we'd have to
Right.
price it out.
Okay.
Just based on the risk,
Right.
everything is going to be predicated, obviously, on the
But it's
credit
the market
scores.
value.
Yeah, if anything, it depends on what the credit
Right.
score is.
Okay.
If you have a low credit
Of
score
course,
on
of
these,
course.
obviously the risk is higher, so they're
Right.
going to price up for that. But this is a fantastic program, and it's awesome, and we process it virtually the same way we process any type
Right.
of loan. So in the past, like I said before, veterans were the only ones that were able to get 100% financing. Now we have some other professions that are able to do that don't have to be veterans.
Right. So to point out, correct me if I'm wrong, the two key points over here, obviously 2 or 3 key points, zero down, but even more important than that, you don't have to pay mortgage insurance, so you don't need to get to 20 or 22% or anything like that to stop paying
Correct.
from the beginning. And it doesn't matter how much you pay for your student loans, that will not be taken into consideration
That's
during the process.
Yeah.
This is really amazing.
Very strong.
If you are a doctor, medical, in the medical field, like the ones that he said, optometrist, this, that, dental, all that stuff, take advantage of this. You can get a fantastic house with 0% down.
Absolutely.
That's really, really, fresh off the press, like you said. And we really look forward to, James helping you with the loan and me helping you with the process to buy the house. And really excited about this news. We really are.
Absolutely.
One more time, my phone number 561-445-8675, and James,
954-648-7848.
please give us a call. Go get the house of your dreams. And remember, you don't have to be, as long as your spouse is in these medical fields, you qualify. God bless you, and until next time.
Thank you.